Hello potassium people, today is the final day of the Banana Peeled review series, like the official final day, and we're not really reviewing any particular weapon. Instead, I'm just going to talk about the war paint and a lot of statistics I found on it. If you want to see the specific stats and how I got this information, you can go ahead and click the Google Drive link in the description of this video, because I went through and I analyzed this war paint. I went through the VPK files, I went through the game itself, I recorded countless footage for the game. I have stared at this war paint more than I have done my taxes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to detail just all the little tiny things that you probably didn't know about the Banana Peeled war paint, and now it's going to be your problem and not just my problem. It's not an addiction, I'm telling you, I just want the strange second banana. I will hyper analyze the very pixels on my screen until we get it. Anyways, let's get right into it. So, first things first, this Banana Peeled review series took a total of 240 gigabytes of footage that was used for these videos. There was also 1,084 video related files. That includes me talking, that includes the different recordings that went into it, 1,084 in total. And that is not the thumbnails, that is not the Banana Peeled weapons themselves, that is just for the videos. So, let's talk about some stats related to the Banana Peeled war paint itself. When it comes to the stat clocks that are put onto this weapon, if you get a strange, every single one of them has it. However, two weapons have the stat clock over the sticker, which is kind of annoying, and both of them are pyro secondaries. It's the detonator and the squirt shot. So, kudos to you two, you both suck. Next on our list, the Banana Peeled sticker placements. Turns out there aren't very many weapons that are in the Banana Peeled series that actually get a sticker. In fact, out of the total 44 possible weapons, only 9 of them have a sticker on them. Those weapons are the back scratcher, the degreaser, the detonator, the flamethrower, the holy mackerel, the power jack, the rocket launcher, the scattergun, and the squirt shot. With all that being said, 5 of those are placed on the peel, so the yellow part of the war paint, whereas 4 of them are placed on the banana. So if you're placed on the banana, you suck. And the ones that are placed on the banana are specifically the degreaser, the detonator, the power jack, and the squirt shot. Kudos to you, you all lost a tier up because you put it in the wrong spot. Congratulations. I'd clap, but you're losing, actually. Next on the Banana Peeled review series here, when I was referring to the different kinds of reloads that the Banana Peeled weapons would do, I mostly talked about the ones that were super noticeable. However, there are a lot of the Banana Peeled weapons, and coincidentally war painted weapons, that actually use the war paint to reload. Specifically, there are 13 war paintable weapons that will use the war paint to reload. There are 15 that won't, and there are 16 that don't really apply. Either it's a melee weapon or it's something like a flamethrower where you don't see any shells come out of the weapon. So, out of the 44 possible weapons, the 13 that do have a reload with the war paint applied are the detonator. However, I just want to say this, the detonator looks ugly. It is horrendous. One of the worst ones. If I included it in the review, this would have easily gotten much lower on the tier list. However, I'm not going to move that placement because most of the time you're not going to notice it. But now that I brought it up, congratulations, you're cursed with this knowledge. Next on the ones that do have it applied are the grenade launcher, the lock and load, the pistol, the rescue ranger, the reserve shooter, the revolver, the scorch shot, the shortstop, the shotgun, the SMG, the soda popper, and the winger. So congratulations all of you. However, I will say with ones like the winger, it's because the magazine itself is in fact Banana Peeled, so it's a little bit of a cheat, but it technically is part of the reload. Next on our list, I'm going to talk about the eat times because I put a little timer for each time I ate a banana on this series. First up, what was the weapon with the fastest time eating a banana? I think this will be a shock to most everyone. It was a shock to me. That weapon has 16.44 seconds, and it is the Brass Beast. I guess I was just so mad at the Brass Beast's existence that I was willing to just forego everything and eat the banana as quickly as possible. I was so furious. I freaking hate that. I still hate that weapon. I understand it can be a good weapon because of some of the stat bonuses. I just don't like being that slow. And then, what about the slowest weapon? Well, it's the back scratcher at 44.83 seconds. That's almost a minute. Like, how bad? What was I doing on that day? And in fact, it's so bad. It is literally 6 seconds longer than the next worst time, which was the Persian Persuader at 38.66 seconds. That's horrible. Now then, with all of that being said, I do need to address the major sticker in the room. Something that is fundamentally important that I can't believe it hasn't been discussed yet. And that is the banana peeled stickers. Because there's a lot of inconsistencies about what people believe with the sticker on the internet. Some people believe that the Poopy Joe sticker and the regular Banana Yeti are equal. Some believe that is more rare for the Poopy Joe sticker to show up. And I'm here to give you the facts. So, here's what I found after going through multiple different seeds, through what I would consider a fundamentally correct but not all-encompassing method to determine the percentage for these two stickers. Let me explain how I did it just real quick. So what I did is I first chose a seed that I could increment from. That way it wouldn't have any random variation of getting one bizarrely weird seed and then another weirdly bizarre seed. Instead, it would just start from 0 and increment up until I was finished with the count. In total, I went from 0 to 300, which is 301 different seeds tested. However, I didn't just stop there. I also did it from a random start. So I had the system of the game determine a seed, and then I incremented from that seed up until I got around 159 different seeds tested. That number's a lot less than the one from the tested in the chosen seed. However, I still think is applicable. Now, in total, of the 301 seeds I tested from the one I chose as a base, there were 231 Yeti stickers and 70 Poopy Joe stickers, meaning that is about 76% for the Yeti and 23% for the Poopy Joe. That's without considering the entire tail end of the decimals, but if you were to round this, that would be about 25% for Poopy Joe, and if I was to do more testing, it'd probably end up more around that number. When it comes to the randomized seed start, what I got was 122 Yeti and 37 Poopy Joe, which again is around 76% for Yeti and 23% for Poopy Joe, not counting the tail end of the decimals. You can again see this information within the Google Drive link that is in the description. So, officially, the Poopy Joe sticker is more rare. However, I will give my opinion on them real quick. I personally think that the Yeti banana peeled sticker is better than the Poopy Joe sticker. Part of that is because I'm colorblind, but I also like the blue more. And there's more bananas on the Yeti banana sticker. With all of that said, that was a ton of data. And also, holy flip, this information was so hard to get, because when I'm looking through the VPK files for this kind of information, I can find stuff on like the Dragon's Fury pattern. I can find stuff on just various different textures, and shoot, like if you look on the wiki, there's nothing about Banana Peeled that's on there. Like, it's just the picture of the war paint, and that's pretty much it. I had to go into the files and extract the stickers themselves just for this video. Not only that, the amount of looking at footage and just recording and all that jazz and learning different commands. Like, I love TF2, so it was very, very fun, but it's also so boring. if I didn't want the strange second banana, I would not do this. But I want it so badly, I'm willing to learn everything banana related until I freaking get it. Did you know Banana Peeled is made by Valve? So I can't go to Workshop Creator and ask them for the information. I even emailed Valve, actually, asking for information on the Banana Peeled Warpaint. You know, I got radio silence, so I had to go do this research all by myself. And you know what? If someone wants to go through the files and do a more extensive search on this information to double check or disprove what I found here, please do so. Let me know. I really want to get this information 100% correct, backed up by every facet of evidence possible. As much as I did, I know I could have missed something, and I would be more than happy to be proven wrong. But with all of that being said, I'm going to eat a banana now. And all I ask is, Valve, please add the strange second banana. And also, I'm probably going to take this data and make a different kind of video, not on this channel, but just detailing all of the different facets that are included with the Banana Peeled Warpaint. So, if you learned something, feel free to leave a comment. Otherwise, I'm turning my microphone off. This was a lot of yapping, like directed yapping. Do you feel attacked? I hope so, but like in a good way, like an attack of knowledge that you actually enjoy. I hope it was enjoyable. With all that being said, again, potassium people, I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.